taken way too many anti-anxiety drugs, and everything's a little bit wavy. So if I pass out, don't take any pictures below the waist, because the skirt is too short and I can already tell what's going to happen.
We love you, Jenny.
You love all of me, right? It's fine. We all have cellulite. It's fine. Am I wearing underwear? Yes, I am. I'm going to start with a disclaimer from the actual book, because there might be, young children running around, and which is fine. I'm not judging. But I just want you to know what you're getting into. And that is, let's see. The disclaimer is, I apologize in advance for this book and for offending you, because you're going to get halfway through this book and giggle at non sequiturs about Hitler and abortions and poverty, and you'll feel superior to all the uptight, easily offended people who need to learn how to take a fucking joke. But then somewhere in here you will read one random thing that you're sensitive about, and everyone else will think it's hysterical, and you will think, oh, that is way over the line. I apologize for that one thing. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, so the chapter that I'm going to read is one of my favorite chapters to read, because I get to scream some really inappropriate stuff. Right here at Indigo Kids. That's awesome. You know what's great is, like, every time I've gone someplace, I'm always either in the kids section or in the mental health section. Every single time. And it's always fitting. It's always fitting. The psychopath on the other side of the bathroom door. A few weeks ago, my friend Lotta told me that her doctor told her that her antidepressants weren't working because she had too many toxins in her body, and that she needed to use a colon cleanse to flush everything out of her system. It sounded completely insane, and I told her that, but then she mentioned that she lost 3 pounds that very day, and I was immediately in. I convinced myself that I owed it to my family to have my crazy pills work properly, but really I just wanted to lose 3 pounds without working out. And that whole last sentence kind of proves why I need to be on crazy pills. So I went to the grocery store, but I couldn't find the colon cleanse, and I considered asking the pharmacist, but as I was waiting in line, I had a conversation in my head that went a little something like this. Yes, I'd like some colon cleanse. I've never heard of that. Sounds like something deviants use. No. It's something that cleans out your colon so that your antidepressants work better. I think you're using your antidepressants wrong. They go in your mouth. You are surprisingly unhelpful for a healthcare worker. I'm calling the police, you deviant. And I'm not sure why I jumped right to the pharmacist calling the police, but once the thought was in my head, it was stuck there, and so I panicked a little when the pharmacist asked what I needed. I paused awkwardly and then asked where the reading glasses were, and then he said that they didn't carry reading glasses, which is weird because most pharmacies do. And I always like to try them on and pretend that I'm a naughty librarian. So instead of the colon cleanse, I decided that I would just take a bunch of X-Lax, because I figured next best thing, right? I bought the extra strength stuff because it was the same price as the regular strength, and so technically it was like I was saving money. And I thought that would help my argument when Victor demanded to know why I had bought $20 worth of unnecessary laxatives, although it turns out he didn't really care later about the cost effectiveness because he hates being economically feasible or just wants me to be fat or something. I already knew he'd be all judgy about the whole thing because he was also very unsupportive when I wanted to buy those Chinese foot pad things that suck all the toxins out of your body while you sleep. He claimed the whole Chinese foot pad thing was a scam, but I think he just wants me to suffer, or maybe that he's racist. And then when I called him racist, he got all mad and screamy, and I was like, I don't even know what I'm saying, those are the toxins talking. But he still wouldn't let me buy them. And this is exactly why I waited until the week that he left for a business trip to New York to actually do the cleanse. I took 2 chocolate squares of X-Lax that night, but then I noticed that the directions said that